welcome to another episode of Tander Chats. You're with me, James, and I am with the usual Tanders, Jed and Colin. Kumusta na kayo, guys?
Okay naman. Ito, Tanders pa rin.
Tanders pa rin.
Tanders pa rin.
Ganun
Quarantined.
pa rin. Yan ang topic natin for today actually, no? Quarantine gaming. So, as of this recording, April 1, 2020, we are, pang ilang day na tayo? 16th day?
16 or 16 eh. Basta nangangalahati na.
Oo, nangalahati na. Sana by in 2 weeks time.
Sana,
Lifted
pero
na.
I doubt it, but sana.
Malabo.
Let's hope, yeah. Ako, ang hino-hope ko lang honestly is mag-ease up at least on the shipping of items. Para at least online malls can, it can resume business that uses, internet or online selling. Plus para makuha ko na yung collector's edition ng Final Fantasy ko.
Yun talaga
pala.
yun.
Yun talaga yun.
Pero may non-essential item naman yata yung Final Fantasy na yun.
Essential siya para sa akin.
Sige na nga. Collector's edition sa'yo, no? So you have that whole small statue and whatever.
And no, the motorcycle.
The motorcycle.
The motorcycle. Hardy Daytona, yeah.
Wow.
The what? Anong pangalan?
Hardy Daytona.
Yan ang pangalan ng motor niya?
Ng motor niya, yeah. Kasi people thought it was Fenrir or Fenris. That was the name yata given to the Advent children na motor. Iba yun eh. Ito yung motor na ito parang mas simple. Pero
nagbago pala siya ng motor. Parang si Mask Rider. Si Battle
Yeah.
Hopper, diba? Tapos, palit siya ng... nagpalit siya ng motor. Hindi ko na maalala.
Anong pangalan?
Hindi ko na maalala, pero hindi na si Battle Hopper eh.
Yeah. Yan ang Tanders reference.
Ano to? IBC 13 pa to.
Yes.
Correct.
Correct.
Tama. Tuwing
IBC
Sabado.
13.
No?
Yan.
Sabadong mga 6 p.m. no?
Yun.
Sa mga nakakarinig tapos they don't know what it is. Parang, guys, you are not Tanders enough. Just say.
Yeah, wala. I mean, I'm hoping yung demographic natin yung Tanders talaga. Oo nga. Yeah. Anyways, heto, we're changing it up a bit, no? Kasi total, we're gonna talk about our gaming experiences during the quarantine or the lockdown that's been happening for the past 2 weeks or so. So instead of, we usually start off with what we've been playing. Ganun pa rin naman, what we've been playing, pero baka may mga backlogs tayong gustong ilaro during the quarantine dahil nga madami na tayong oras para maglaro.
Wala, wishful thinking lang. Pero, wala, hindi.
Ganun pa rin, no? Sige, Jed, let's start with you. What have you been playing during the quarantine?
Okay. Actually, the only thing that counts as a backlog is yung nilalaro ko na adventure game, which is the Blackwell Convergence. Ano yan eh? It's a series of point-and-click adventures. Parang sometime last decade yata lumabas using classified as indie pa siya, I guess, no? It's like a one-man effort na kumuha siya ng mga actors, mga artists, mga ganun, pero siya yung nagsulat, siya yung nag-program.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is it fully voiced?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
Hindi ko maalala kung it's like early, siguro mga mid-2000s to late 2000s yung lumabas, yung first game. It's a series of 5 games. Each game is not as long as something like yung mga traditional na Sierra or LucasArts adventures. But it's very similar to Gabriel Knight.
Okay.
Sobrang hilig ko kay Gabriel Knight, diba?
Yes.
Medyo ganun siya, no? Yung setup niya na it's a modern day adventure game. Yung character mo para siyang para siyang spirit medium. Well, medium talaga siya. And nagsosolve siya ng mga murders. Bali yung mga tao na hindi pa makamove on, nakikita niya. And you have to figure out how to help them paano ba yun? Be at peace with what happened to them. Tapos tatawid sila to the other side. And then may overarching plot siya, but I'm not really seeing it yet. Nasa third game ako yung Convergence. So may mystery siya.
Nasa third game ka na and you're not seeing the overarching plot.
Parang ngayon pa lang nagsa-start eh. Kasi yung first game, sobrang bilis lang yan. Like, each game is like 3 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
So, the first game, intro pa lang na, ayan, nangyari sa kanya tong bagay na to. Kailangan niya mag-solve ng mga mysteries para na siyang early edition, pero mga multo yung nakikita niya. Tapos, the second game sets up what happens dun sa third game kasi may nangyari sa second game, tapos babalik sa kanya dito ngayon sa third game. And there are 2 more na mas mahaba raw. So I'm hoping okay yung story niya. It's pretty good.
Okay,
Considering,
You know the plot reminds me of a movie.
Oh, ano?
Alam niyo ba yung ano? Kinukwento ko na sa ito dati, Jed, yung Heart and Soul.
Ay, oo, sino nga ba yun?
Si Robert Downey.
Tama, batang Robert Downey.
Wait.
Yung ano siya yung hindi naman medium, pero siya ang pinopossession.
Siya yung pinopossess, yeah.
Oo.
That's a really cute movie, yeah.
Diba? Magandang palabas yan. I'll never forget.
Yeah. That's a really
Tanders
cute
reference.
Pero,
diba, it's exactly the same eh. Like, the ghosts have unfinished business and they need a person to finish it for them.
Tama, yun nga yung premise niya.
Heart and Soul.
So this is Heart and Soul, the game.
Heart and Soul,
exactly.
the game. Naiba lang dito, may partner siya na multo. Na parang spirit guide niya. May sariling backstory rin. Parang siyang gangster from the 40s eh. Pero nandiyan pa rin siya.
Yun ang character niya.
Oo.
Astig eh.
Ayun, point and click.
Cool.
Nice.
So you have 2 more to go after the third one.
Yes. Mas mahaba daw, the next 2 games. So we'll see. So far, parang isang malaking full-length game if you play through everything.
How long is one
yung
game? Like how long is a gameplay for one game?
Siguro
in average?
3 to 4 hours.
Oh, so it's fairly quick.
Yeah, fairly quick. Very cheap din
so
when nagsisale.
Parang ano rin ba siya? Parang yung Telltale na if you did something in the first few episodes, may effect sa future episodes.
No, it's not like that.
So
may
it's
story
linear.
lang talaga.
I see, okay.
Saka it really looks old school pag nakita mo siya. Yung mukhang, ano ba to?
Mukhang Sierra style.
Yung mukhang Sierra style, tama. Yung mga old Sierra, mukhang Leisure Suit Larry, mukhang Police Quest.
Ooh.
Intentionally low res. Sarap ng laro ko eh. Ngayon, di na ako ginugulo, nakakalaro na ako eh.
Yan. One of the silver linings of the lockdown.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Sige.
Actually, the next game I have on my list, mukhang luma rin pala, no?
Naku.
It's Axiom Verge.
Yan.
I've been playing it on my Switch. It's a Metroidvania game. And another indie game. Another one-man effort.
One man, oo. Ay, maganda yung kwento niyan eh. Yung developer, yung ginagawa niya itong game kasi yung anak niya may sakit eh.
Really?
Tama. Siya nga.
Oh, wow.
Kaya, I remember.
Mapuso to, Okay.
Yeah.
Parang wawawi eh.
Parang mula sa puso.
Wow.
Ang galing. I mean, pati music. Siya rin nag-compose ng music.
Music siya din.
Talaga?
Siya rin. Everything daw talaga. Siya talaga.
I see.
Labor of love, I guess. Matagal ko nang binili sa Switch nag-sale dati. Pero nung nakita ko yung isang direct where they announced the sequel, saka lang ako ginanahan maglaro. Kailangan alam ko na what happens in part 1 bago ako maglaro ng part 2.
So yung part 2, di na siguro one-man team siya, no?
Oo nga, I wonder. Hindi ko alam what's going on with that guy.
Sana naman nagkapera na siya to have a bigger team.
And mas importante, parang ano nangyari doon sa anak niya? Okay
Anak
ba?
niya.
Ay, oo nga. Yan, I have no idea.
Oo nga, di natin alam.
So,
Wait, so ano mang itong Axiom Verge? I've seen some screenshots. Ano ba yung parang theme niya? Is it sci-fi? Is it medyo weird yung ano niya eh, itsura.
It's weird sci-fi eh. Parang ano siya eh. I guess medyo dark sci-fi. May horror elements eh. Parang napunta siya sa ibang planet eh. And there are these not really machines eh. Parang bio-machinery na
parang,
AI na sila yung caretakers ng planet and you're trying to revive them kasi nakukonsume na yung planeta ng some virus. Ayan, virus, di ba?
Nako, virus talaga.
Nako, virus.
Virus
na naman. Axiom Verge.
Ay, nako. Basta yun.
Galit ako, virus.
Tatakbo ka, tatalon-talon, babaril-baril.
Tapos you
explore.
So, para
you
siyang
get more
Contra.
powers.
Yung gameplay parang Contra, no? Pero it's a Metroidvania. So yeah, you get powers. You explore. You improve your, I guess, your verb set. You get to do more stuff.
Okay.
Pero tama nga si Colin, yung aliens nga mukhang Contra. Yung sa last stage.
Ay, oo. Tama.
Diba?
Exactly that. Yung feel niya. Yung medyo kadire na nakakatakot.
Na parang ang claustrophobic sobra.
Oo, yun. Yeah, agree.
Yeah, cool.
Medyo oppressive nga siya when you play it. Hindi ako nagtatagal eh. burst lang, oh.
Okay. Well, that's a perfect game for the Switch then.
Oo.
Yeah, that's true. Kasi
Yeah,
don't really play
played in
that long
bursts.
naman eh.
Kahit walang save point, pwede patayin mo lang kung di mo na kinakaya.
So Jed, speaking of stuff na nilalaro mo sa Switch, let's talk about yung pinagkakaguluhan ng lahat ng mamamayan on Switch right now. Animal Crossing. What is it and why is everyone just crazy about that game?
Ano nga bang Animal Crossing?
It's a non-game nga.
Yeah, it's
a non-game game, ganun.
Maybe it's a vacation simulator.
No, tama. No, that's true. That's true.
Kasi no pressure, lakad-lakad ka lang, you do whatever you want. If you want to dig around in the soil, gusto mo magtanim ng bulaklak, huli ng paru-paro, that's okay.
Yan. Tsaka, maganda nga yung mga new features for both the gamers and the non-gamers. Kasi right now, dati kasi wala yung quests na you need these materials to build whatever structure.
Yeah.
Or even crafting wala dati sa mga old games. Ngayon lang nagkaroon ng crafting system. So it's a bit deeper now.
Yeah.
But they made it in such a way na it's still very accessible to anybody who wants to pick up the game.
Okay. And mukha naman siyang cute in terms of like graphics or in terms of even what you do in the actual world, diba? Pero parang yun nga, like example for me, medyo nahihirapan ako to wrap my head around is that I have friends who are, actually, I think madami ako mga tech friends who are super into this right now. As in, they form squads and then they would play and then they would stream about it. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? And then parang people will visit each other and then, pero, so yun nga parang aside from fishing, which I think is like one of the main things, and I guess foraging for stuff. Ano ba pwede mong gawin?
Yeah. Picking up sticks and fossils.
Fossils? May fossils dyan?
Meron din. May museum din. Para makita mo yung makita mo yung binubuo mong fossil.
Nakabuo na ako.
Wow. Ako hindi pa.
So meron bang competitive gameplay tong
Wala.
Hindi siya pwede maging Animal Crossing esports ganun.
Wala. Well, pag iko-competitive nyo, parang for me, aching to pataasan na lang ng ihi. Kasi,
pagandahan ng bahay.
Pagandahan ng bahay. Wala, it's meaningless.
Pero shit, imagine mo pag ganun, no? I mean, Team Liquid versus Team OG, tapos Animal Crossing. Di ba? Parang, ganda.
That's,
parang interior design challenge.
Pero yun nga, that's the whole point of the game. It's nothing competitive, nothing, It's, very passive and tulungan lang, ganun.
Interesting din yung multiplayer aspect niya kasi you can go to other people's islands. Iba-iba kasi yung the stuff that you get when the game generates an island for you. Iba yung mga neighbors mo. I think they have this huge cast of animals.
Yeah.
Na may mga pangalan sila lahat and they have certain personalities. But you only start with 2 neighbors out of all of those.
Yeah.
So like for example, ako, yung kapitbahay ko, penguin sa aso eh.
Wow.
Wow, okay.
So it's kind of cool. Makita mo what the other players got. You got the koala or the ano ba yung mga hayop na yan?
Okay.
Sa akin,
I get it.
Sa akin, robot na frog tsaka kangaroo.
May robot na frog pala. I didn't even know that.
Galing
Wow.
eh.
So sobrang wide nung niya. Sobrang dami nung cast of characters niya. Kasi
Ang dami na eh. Ang dami nila eh.
Ang alam ko lang sa Animal Crossing would be from Smash. The characters there. But that's it. Diba? Okay, but that's pretty much it. Wala na akong ibang kalakalan sa Animal Crossing. Kaya, which is why I'm asking. But yeah, I mean, that's really interesting. That's pretty interesting. In terms of like the gameplay. Tapos ako, here I am. I mean, feeling ko naman, sobrang relaxing niyang game. Tapos ako naman, mga games ko, puro lahat competitive.
Wala namang masama rin.
Tinitignan ko yung listahan. Mukhang interesting to. Intense.
Isa lang naman yung bagong intense sa akin eh. At least on mobile, which is Marvel Super Wars.
What is that? What is that?
It's basically Mobile Legends, but you're using Marvel characters.
Oh.
So it's a 5-on-5 MOBA game, on mobile of course. But you're using it's all the Marvel characters, or at least maraming Marvel characters na nilagay. So you have like, usual sina Storm, you have your cast of Avengers, nandun sila lahat, Captain America, to Iron Man, to Black Widow, even Scarlet Witch, mga ganun. Iceman is there, so may mga X-Men characters.
Oh, may X-Men.
Yeah, may X-Men, may Guardians of the Galaxy. But alam mong, they're really harping on a lot of the MCU Marvel characters kasi yung mga skins, typical of how they make money is through skins. Maraming skins are from MCU. So you can actually get them and they look like exactly from, Thor, Ragnarok, na look.
Yung movie version.
Yung movie version, yeah. Parang ganun.
Parang ako nga, mas gusto ko yung comic book version than the movie version.
Yeah, may mga ganun.
On the game,
Yeah, you can do comic book version, you can do game version, and then may mga special skins sila. But what's interesting for me is that for some reason, they were able to, I guess, match the power set and yung moves nila to somewhat resemble, medyo possible na ito yung ginagawa ng character na to. Hindi yung parang...
hindi pilit.
Hindi pilit. Yung meron na kaming existing game, tapos i-reskin na lang natin, tapos palitan na lang natin sila, ganun. Yung parang hindi siya ganun eh.
Okay, that's nice.
So which is kind of good na pinag-isipan nila yon. My only problem lang is that it kind of feels clunky right now kasi it's pretty new. Parang kakalabas niya maybe 2 months ago or 3, around January yung lumabas siya. So it's not as parang mature as sabihin natin Mobile Legends. So in terms of fluidity ng animation or parang nababagalan ako eh versus if I play ML. Even yung reaction time ng characters ko. So may mga times na mamamatay na lang ako. And then plus the community isn't mature enough. So mabubuisit ka kung wala kang kasama. Tapos parang, ano ba to? Children!
So baguhan pa lahat.
Baguhan pa lahat. And then there's no way for you to really trash talk, which is kind of nice. Kasi I mean, you can talk in-game but it's so hard to. Usually kasi lahat ng trash talk na nangyayari is after the game eh. Yung tipong pag nasa window na kayo, pwede na kayo magsulat, dun na. Dito, walang capability to chat with other players after a match. So parang, may inis ka, gusto mong ilabas yun, pero hindi pwede. So wala na may inis.
Part pala na experience yung trash talk after the game.
Ano yan? Part and parcel of a MOBA player. Parang, pero 20% trash talk.
Grabe naman. Pero itong Marvel Super Wars, do you think it could compete with the big boys like Mobile Legends and
I don't
the
know.
other stuff?
I think they're really trying to push. Like NetEase has been pushing all the Marvel franchises, and maybe the community might be hungry for something new. But the problem is, yung League of Legends na MOBA nila lalabas na rin dapat this year. So pag lumabas yun, medyo kakainin.
Wala na.
So even Mobile Legends I know is sort of worry about that kasi sobrang laki talaga ng community ng League of Legends eh. So when you're talking about just the sheer number of people who might play, medyo tagilid ka.
Kailan lalabas tong sa League of Legends?
Supposedly this year eh. So we're not entirely sure what month, or I can't really remember right now. On the top of my head, hindi ko maalala. Pero dapat this year.
I know that yung panglaban nila sa Overwatch is coming, may magkakaroon ng closed beta soon. Kasi naghahanap na sila nagyayaya na sila for sign-ups.
Oo,
I forget the title.
Nakita ko rin yun.
I forget the title.
Project A ba yun?
Hindi,
diba?
it starts with a V eh. Parang Verdant ba? Parang ganun eh.
Basta weird
pangit yung pangalan eh. Basta yun.
Hindi ba ano? Isn't it Valorant?
Valorant, yun tama.
It's not even a word.
Si Verdant. I was close. Verdant. Putere. Labo. Yun, okay.
Prospect na nga April 7. Nag-set na sila.
Lapit na. Next week
nag-ayat na sila. It's more, it's more panglaban pala sa CSGO than Overwatch.
Well, Overwatch has Overwatch 2 coming out, so there's also that. Dead game na ba yan? Dead game na.
Tingnan natin. It's Overwatch 1 with some
with new players and yun lang yun.
Sure.
I have no idea why they're treating it as a new game though. Maybe do they need more money?
Maybe.
Yes.
They always do. I know. But speaking of itong hero shooters, lumabas na yung ito, nakalimutan ko na naman yung pangalan. Yung sa Team Ninja.
Yung melee,
melee style na
Overwatch. I forgot what it was called.
Parang
mukha siyang Overwatch eh. Na espada-espada.
Tapos nakita ko yung pero unfortunately nakita ko yung headline ng review sa Facebook. Sabi niya parang could be a good game with future updates or whatever. So right now it's not good. Hilaw pa.
Sayang.
Maganda yung concept.
So
wait, I think it's Ninja Theory.
Sorry, Ninja Theory.
Okay.
Tama.
Kasi easy ko Ninja parang nyo. Ganun.
Hindi. Sorry.
Bleeding Edge. Ginugol ko.
Yun, tama. Bleeding Edge. Yun. So, sayang. Now pa naman is a good time to release games because of the global quarantine.
Lahat naglalaro.
Oo nga eh. Parang, to be honest, like, with the quarantine happening, kasi I admittedly have not touched my PlayStation Pro for like years.
So, ngayon pwede na.
Inalikabok na.
Oo. Tinagal ko parang, ano to? Ganun. Umubo muna siya nung pagpasok ko ng disc.
Wow, grabe naman. Baka may sakit din. Baka positive na yan.
May virus.
May virus din yan.
Pina-quarantine ko naman 14 days. Okay pa naman. Hindi pa naman.
Very good. Sumusunod sa protocol.
So yeah, I was able to actually play and finish Spider-Man. So for people who actually they know that I'm the type of person who buys games and never actually finishes anything. So sila lahat parang nagulat. Parang talaga natapos mo yan? Oh no, end of the world na. Happy ko.
Yan ang ginagawa.
Ganda.
Spider-Man, so good.
Sobrang, I mean, even if the game was released in 2018, like everything, like everything, the graphics, storytelling, it can still hold on its own until in this 2020. Sobrang pulido eh. Ang polished sobra ng game.
Oo.
Initially, ang apprehension ko sa kanya was I felt that it's like another Batman Arkham game, which to some extent it is. Pero even though halos you have a similar set of gameplay mechanics, iba ang fresh ng approach eh. Hindi ko maintindihan eh.
Bagay na bagay for Spider-Man.
And yung world, ang ganda ng world map niya.
Yun. Sasabihin ko. Yun.
Ako parang, alam mong stuck ka dito sa bahay pero pop in Spider-Man, you can go to Manhattan na it looks lived. Which is what I really like. It looks, it looks lived eh. Parang lived in eh. Di ba parang, kita mo yung mga tao, naglalakad sila, may ginagawa, yung mga gano'n, parang actual city.
What's the name of the developer?
Insomniac.
Yan. They're very proud with that yung sinabi mo, lived in world. Down to how the when they generate the buildings, how natural it looks, hindi yung parang mukhang
Yung para-pareho.
Ginawa lang, minodel lang.
Hindi siya paulit-ulit.
Pati nga
yung the small details, on example, if you go to a storefront, it depends on which storefront you go to. Example, you go to a nice, like quaint neighborhood coffee shop in Midtown. Yung mga ultimo stickers na nakadikit dun sa pintuan, iba-iba.
Talaga?
Wow, hindi ko napansin yan.
Kasi may parang Daily Bugle, parang recommends. May mga ganun eh.
Ang galing.
Wow, parang Yelp, ganun na.
Parang Yelp. Ang tindi ng details niya. So parang iba yung level. Iba yung level niya. Ako parang, okay, I'm super happy about this game.
Oo nga. I mean, it's one of the few games na naging parang 98% yata ako
sa completion?
Oy.
Wow.
So yung
parang
matutuwa ka eh.
Yung mga backpack, kinareer mo.
Kinareer ko lahat yan. Yung hindi ko lang yata kinareer yung yung what's that? Yung annoying yung parang streamer.
Yeah,
I forget her name eh. Pero di ko kinumpleto yun kasi medyo
Punchline? Is it Punchline? Or hindi, parang, no, not Punchline eh. Iba.
Parang ganun 2 words din eh. Pero,
yeah. Yung streamer na, yung sobrang kulit ng niya, mga pinapagawa niya. Yeah,
sobrang pilit pa yung mga hirit niya. I think she's the worst character. Makasadya rin.
Kaya siya low level na streamer. Alam mo yun?
Oo nga.
Kaya try hard eh.
Try hard, tama.
Guys, wag tayong ganyan.
Wow! Grabe!
Nagbato ka agad ng shade.
Grabe.
Okay lang. Fictional character naman yun eh. It's fine.
Sige na nga.
It's fine. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to link this kasi James, sinulat mo rin dito na you were playing Yakuza Kiwami in terms of like how beautiful the set is, and it really brings you to the place. Parang ganun din si Yakuza, di ba? I haven't really played Yakuza games, and my friends have been bugging me to play.
Should!
I know, but since sila nakalaro, and then we went to Tokyo. Pumunta kami dun sa Kamurocho, Kabukicho, Kabukicho area. Tapos minamatch lang namin yung scenery kung ano nakikita nila from the game dun sa actual. Parang, ito yung to the point na hindi na namin kailangan gamitin si Google Maps to navigate.
Ganun din.
Navigate na kayo.
Yeah, parang, takoyaki muna tayo kasi it's the same takoyaki store in the game.
Wow, galing astig naman. That's in Tokyo, no?
That's in Tokyo, yeah. Sa Shinjuku area. Kabukicho.
Hindi ko next time pagtapos na itong virus na to.
Nag-uusapan namin yun na parang sobrang na-miss namin yung mag-travel. I miss Japan. Parang pag okay na, guys, sign up kayo for Tokyo Game Show, please.
Oo nga.
No? Pwede pa naman. September pa naman yun.
September pa naman yun. And September, malay natin.
Sana. No?
Yan. Yun. Ano pa bang games? Usually, hindi ko pa nilalaro, but after Spider-Man, I might try and play a little bit of Death Stranding before Final Fantasy VII Remake.
The game that predicted the lockdown of 2020.
Oo nga eh. Alam mo, sinabi nga naman.
Delivery, the game.
Delivery.
Pinagtatawanan pa natin dati.
Okay, yeah.
Sobrang galing ni Kojima, di ba? Parang nakita na niya ano mangyayari in the future.
Gago ka, Kojima.
Na-embarrass na ako eh. Why did I ever doubt you, Kojima Sati?
What if the coronavirus pala was released by
grabe naman. Wag naman.
Para lang natatakot mo lang. Tapos maglaro ng DS. And then parang, now you know the meaning of this game.
Metal Gear level na yan. Conspiracy. Grabe.
Sobrang lalim.
So hindi mo pa nalalaro yung Death Stranding?
I was able to play a chapter. And then, the problem was, di ba, sabi ko nga, I stopped playing PlayStation for like a long time. And then nung trinay ko siyang balikan, kaya ako na pa Spider-Man nung trinay ko siyang balikan, chapter 2, hindi ko na maalala yung controls.
Nakalimutan na.
It looks complex nga eh. Parang Metal Gear.
It's very complex. As in the movements are, wait, ano to? Ano ginagawa ko? And then even when you put markers on your map, parang medyo complex din for, parang hindi ko magawa eh. Parang, no, saan ako pupunta? Kailangan mo yun eh. You kind of need to put markers on your map kasi kung hindi, mawawala ka. So aside from delivery, the game siya, topography, the game siya. So gagawa ka ng map.
I see.
That's part and parcel of, I guess, quote-unquote, the fun of
Mas kaya yun.
It's for you to...
Na-appeal na tuloy ako sa game. Actually,
no. No, kasi it's...
yeah.
Parang you have to decide. Kumbaga, there is no one clear way for you to go from A to B. So, ikaw bahala.
Titignan mo.
You can go...
Galing.
Sobrang daming routes. And then, if you can, there's an easy route siguro that you can follow na medyo obvious.
Okay.
But you can go against that if you want to. And then, ang daming methods for you to be able to do that. You know, sometimes, minsan, favorable pa nga na hindi mo sinundan eh. Kasi, kukunti lang pala yung BTs nung time na yan. Or minsan, parang, ang hirap ng mag-traverse sa area na to. So, sorry ka na lang. Mga ganun.
Okay.
Yeah,
Galing,
pero yeah, that's part of it. So, even before you go out into the world delivering stuff, yung planning of yung route mo, that's part of the game eh. Yung as in, it's going, mag-take ka na talaga ng time para, okay, sit down, buksan natin yung map, tingnan natin ano yung and yung resource management, as in sobrang resource management siya. Kasi you can only... Oh no!
I am so sold.
Talaga?
Kasi it reminds me of the game I used to play called Elite Dangerous.
Okay.
Medyo ganun din eh. Titingin ka sa mapa, it's a space game naman. So, titingin ka sa mapa kung ilang jumps yung kailangan mo, do I have enough fuel? Kung hindi, okay, which stop can I go and refuel and then continue my journey? Parang ganun.
Baka nga mas exciting pa to eh. I mean, Elite Dangerous is just dots and lines, ano.
Maglalakad ka talaga. Tapos you have to take into consideration yung weight na dadalhin mo. Are you going to carry more? Or, kasi pag sobrang puno na, hindi mo na kaya magdala ng stuff. So, i-refuse mo sila. Sorry, puno na ako eh. So, babalikan mo sila later. And even yung babalikan mo sila later, pag-iisipan mo rin eh, ano yung route na gagamitin ko dyan? Ano yung fastest way?
Astig yun. I am sold. Hinihintay ko na lang actually yung sa PC to. Baka patulan ko.
Lalabas na, no?
This year, right?
Malapit na.
So, yun, people in PC who don't have a PS4 or who want to play it on PC, kasi nga baka nga better nga yung experience din on a PC kasi you have a wider range of, I guess, buttons and keys to actually use. Parang ganun. I'm not entirely sure. But, or I don't know. Feeling ko pag ito lumabas sa PC, James, do you think you're going to use your keyboard and mouse or are you going to connect
controller na yan?
Controller. Bumili na nga ako ng Bluetooth receiver para pwede ko rin gamitin ng aking DualShock 4. Okay. It works well with Red Dead Redemption.
Okay. Alright. I see. Yeah, that's it. Yung Pokemon Sword and Shield, hindi ko pa natatapos. I'm like 2 trainers away from ending it. Partly because medyo nag-slow down ako sa Pokemon. Ang bagal niya eh. Bagal yung game eh.
Oo nga.
Mabagal talaga?
For me, parang...
never played talaga eh. Stuck pa rin ako sa blue eh.
Parang at a certain point kasi, well, you know, it's a Pokemon game. So, story-wise, it's really going to be suited for children. So, parang ikaw, okay, first chapter pa lang, alam mo na kagad kung sino yung bad guy eh. Parang diba, I tell you, I saw your evil goatee. I've seen enough Pokemon to know that that's an evil goatee. Alam mo na eh.
Talaga naman yata pang bata siya eh. Never na yung nag-change.
Parang, I mean, nagiging challenging na lang siya in terms of parang, okay, you're going to get killed and mauled by some of the harder Pokemons and some of the raids. But aside from that, like, if you want to finish the story, you can finish the story easy. As in, maybe, as in, ano na lang, 2 na lang yung chapters na kailangan kong tapusin and then, tapos na ako. And 1 chapter, you can finish it in an hour.
Okay.
Kasi story mode na ako. If you're going to steamroll the story mode, you can finish it in probably an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Maybe 2 hours at most.
It's talagang tatagal dyan yung pag-collect talaga ng Pokemon.
Yeah. And parang after a certain point, medyo nawala yung appeal sa akin. So, I mean, babalikan ko siya kasi sayang. So, tatapusin ko siya. But I don't think I'm going to try and collect every other Pokemon, get all the shinies. Alam mo yun? And a lot of other friends kind of stop playing it na rin. So, wala na rin ako masyadong ka-trade. Mga ganun. So, yeah.
Ako, I had to like think about not getting into Pokemon kasi the past 2 or 3 Pokemon games, ganun din ako eh. Parang I'll start it, tapos mga midway, ayoko na, sawa na. Tapos parang, ayoko na mag-collect naman ng lahat, so bakit pa?
Yun nga eh.
Yun. Tapos, masaya lang siya i-start, pero pag nasimulan mo na, medyo
parang nagiging
na.
tedious kasi for me. So, I mean, if you're a true blue Pokemon fan, you'd love it. You'd super love it. I was trying like sobrang daming ways to get myself hype and psyched to play it again. Like manunod ako ng Pokemon Sword Shield na anime, yung mga ganon, just to get myself into it. Pero
into the mood.
After that parang manunod lang ako anime.
O nga, kasi susundan lang din yung story ng game, no? Yung anime. Or hindi naman.
Medyo iba siya eh. Medyo iba. Ano lang, nakakatuwa lang that some of the assets from the game they'll use on the anime, like some of the music.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
like
music.
Example, battle music.
Okay.
Even yung Gigantamax, gagamitin nila eh. So may nag-Gigantamax dun eh. Tapos Gigantamax talaga siya, which is yung Gigantamax sa game, parang ganun. So they'll use some of the assets or they'll use some of the characters or what. Pero ako kasi natuwa na ako dun sa idea ng yung battle music ginamit nila. Yung 2 battle music, which is basically the normal battle music and the battle music for when pag nag-Gigantamax yung sa ano na, which is
ginamit
so
nila.
pareho din.
Eh.
Cool.
So may triggers, no?
Meron. So you'll
guess.
remember the game a little bit. So that's kind of nice.
Cool.
Yun, that's it for me. Ikaw, James, anong aside from Yakuza Kiwami, ano pang
well, ayun, sa Switch, no, Dragon Quest 11, I picked this game up when it came out, which was October...
Last year?
Last year, tama.
Last year.
Parang linaro ko nga siya kahit ano eh. Bagong panganak yung third child namin. So, linalaro ko sa hospital. Then I stopped for a long time. Tapos, recently ko lang pinick up ulit. Early this year. Pero it was, during the quarantine na, I was trying to like, really play a lot of it na to get to the end of the story. So, all in all, parang 50 hours na yata ako sa game eh. Pero, yung nakakainis, well, di ko alam kung spoiler, pero natapos ko yung game. Pero after that, may gagawin ka pa pala. Hindi pa yan yung true ending. So, may post-credits story ka pang gagawin.
Ano, may gameplay pa? Like, you still run around and you fight and
meron eh. Oo eh, parang yung nakakainis pa, mawawala pa yung skills na learn mo.
Ano yan? Is it something they added dun sa Switch version?
Hindi daw eh.
Ganun talaga?
Oo, ganun talaga eh. Kaya, medyo ako, hindi ko nagustuhan kasi akala ko tapos na eh. Tapos, yung nakakainis pa dun, yung parang pacing ng story, bandang huli, medyo naging weird na, kasi, di ba Jed, nilalaro mo rin yung Dragon Quest, di ba?
Oo.
So, you go to a dungeon and then, at the end, there's gonna be a boss.
Yeah.
Pero minsan, parang there's some parts of the game, bigla na lang nagkakaroon ng boss. Tapos sobrang hirap. Tapos mamamatay ka na.
Like, wala sa dungeon, may boss fight?
Oo, may boss fight. Parang may story nangyayari, biglang, to boss fight na pala.
Oh.
Ano ba yan? So,
try something different.
No, okay naman, change of pace, pero ako medyo nainis kasi I wasn't ready for it. So I have to like level up a little bit more para matalo ko.
Parang Final Fantasy dati, no? Na mag-wish ka na lang, yung battle na matatalo ka talaga.
Hindi pala. Yun. Dalawang beses na nangyari sa akin. Hindi pala.
Na-game over ako. Kala ko.
Ayun.
Tapos hindi ka nag-save before eh. No,
yun. Pero hindi, buti na lang tong Dragon Quest 11. May mga auto-save points naman. And usually, maganda yung auto-save points. Like, right before the big fight, may auto-save siya. So, okay lang naman. Pero, ayun.
Wait, curious ako. Did they resolve the story bago siya nag-end? O hindi pa talaga?
They kinda did. Parang, natalo mo lang yung bad guy, tapos okay na yung mundo. Pero, yun, if you play further, I think you get to know may hints kasi of like yung old heroes, diba? Parang gano'n.
Oo.
So, they go more into that post-credits.
It's weird, Hindi lang ginawang side quest. Na nilagay pa nila
Oo
sa
nga
dulo.
sa dulo, tapos, yun, parang may gagawin ka pa ulit. So, I decided not to do it anymore. Kasi, yun, medyong, I guess, kasi I played it for like 3-4 hours a day. And 5-6 days straight. Kaya medyong nasawa ako. Kaya, yun. Medyong, na-burnout ako siguro sa Dragon Quest 11.
Sobrang memorize mo na yung music niyan.
Oo.
Ayan, pwede mo na kantahin.
Mag-aaway na. Ay, nako. Pero yun, okay, I guess, if you really wanna finish it, I guess don't do what I did, na tuloy-tuloy yung laro. It's really meant to be played for a long time. Expect to, yung 50 hours na yan, siguro, sabi ng internet, mga 70 hours nila, 70 to 100 hours nila natapos eh. So, yan, add another 50 hours pa.
Oh, wow.
Afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's a long time.
It's a really long game.
It's a really long game, but not. I'm guessing not as long as you've been playing iRacing.
No, of course not. Wait, teka, bago tayo mag-iRacing, may ibang game pa. Yung Kiwami, maganda.
Sige.
Actually, yung Kiwami, I bought this game right after I played Zero, which was on 2018. So, ngayon ko lang ulit na
nice.
Nasimulan ko na siya ng konti. Tapos, pero itong past few days ko lang na-pick up ulit. At maganda, kasi compared to Zero, I like the pacing more in Kiwami. No, and nakwento ko nga kay Jed, parang ganitong Kiwami, ganda yung pacing at maganda yung point ni Jed na sinabi niya baka nga Zero was more for talagang fan service na, mga callbacks na lang to all the other Yakuza games kasi it was like supposed to be the prequel to the whole series.
Yeah.
So, pero yun, kaya parang ang gulo ng Zero na tatalon-talon yung story to ito yung problema, pero yung pala may mas malaking problema. Ito pala yung may ito ang may kagawan. So ang gulo, pero sa Kiwami 1 malinaw na siya. You know who's the bad guy, you know yung hinahabol nila. Tapos minsan yan may you get to know why they're doing it, yung motivations nila. So which is I like it better.
Yung setting ng Kiwami is still Kamurocho, right?
Yeah, yun pa rin.
Yeah.
So,
every game you're in that neighborhood. Sobrang kabisado mo na.
Oh. May Yakuza naman na dun ka sa Osaka area, by parang Dotonbori.
Meron.
Yung Zero.
That's Zero. Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah. But the Kamurocho neighborhood is always in every game.
Yeah.
May part talaga na pupunta ka talaga doon. So, ito na naman itong arco na naman na to, yung game.
Okay.
Memorize na nga.
Tumatalon ka from Dotonbori to...
yung Zero...
Yung Zero pala, sorry. Yung Zero.
Zero.
Sotenbori.
Yun. Yung Zero kasi, you play 2 characters. So, yung main character nasa Kamurocho, yung isa nasa Dotonbori.
I see. Okay.
So, dun nagtatalon-talon. Minsan, pupunta rin yung isa sa kabila.
Yeah.
Oo.
But yun.
Okay siya. I mean, it really got interesting. I agree ako sa'yo, James, no? From Kiwami, or yung pinaka-first talaga. Kasi medyo simple lang yung story eh. They're not trying to include all sorts of weird tangents or mga subplot na di mo alam kung saan papunta.
They went overboard with the like whole conspiracy thing eh. At least to sa
very straightforward.
Very very straightforward. Maganda rin yung yun, like I said, maganda yung pacing niya.
So I got to add speaking of Kiwami, yung mga characters na na-introduce dyan. Mainly si the girl, si Haruka. And si Date-san, those other characters. These are the characters that you become close with, your character becomes close with over the course of the following games. So, mas ma-appreciate mo yung relationship nila na pa-build ng pa-build Darating ka sa part 2, nandito na sila. Pagdating mo ng part 3, nandito na sila. Tapos yung the kid, patanda pa siya ng patanda, unti-unti.
I see.
So, ang galing. Ang laki ng scope niya if you look at the whole series.
So, as someone who, sabi natin, hasn't played Yakuza and wants to get into it, do you recommend them going from 0 and then all the way to Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2, and then tsaka nila daan lahat? Or are there specific Yakuza games that they can jump into already and they'll more or less get sucked into the world na and okay na sila by then?
May nabasa nga akong Reddit post about that yung how to start.
Yeah. Para Star Wars to.
Parang Star Wars to Some actually recommend starting with 1 first. And then if you like it, you can try going to 0.
Okay.
And then some recommend just doing the chronological order, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I see. Okay.
So what I'm doing is, well, I played the Yakuza, parang nag-1 ako, tas tumalon sa 3.
Okay.
Nung sa PlayStation 2 pa.
Yeah.
So, ito, inuulit ko ulit. So, trinay ko 0 muna, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 na.
Until
yun ang bala ko.
7 yung pinakahuli, di ba? Yung latest, sorry.
Yung yung
like
the turn-based.
Like a dragon.
Like a dragon. Yung Yakuza persona.
Yakuza persona. Sa naman yun?
That one actually, to be honest, I'm really interested kasi it's a totally different gameplay already. Pero para sabi, before you even go there, laruin mo muna yung iba.
I think with the latest one, yung 7th, feeling ko hindi mo na kailangan laruin. Feeling ko kasi iba na yung...
It's a good jumping on point Oo, iba yung cast
iba na Tsaka iba na yung system and everything. So, pwede rin.
Kasi essentially, tinapos na raw nila yung story ni Kiryu sa 6 Like, it's done. Tapos na raw talaga Maganda raw yung conclusion
I see.
So, ito na, new character. And it's ridiculous. Gusto ko lang ma-bring up. Nakita niyo yun? May RPG talaga siya. May mga summon pa.
Kulit na akala natin lahat, siya, April 1.
Alam mo, joke no?
Diba? Joke Kasi nilabas din nila yung announcement, April 1. Tapos yung pala, yung joke, totoo na.
Yan. Baka sa Japan, di uso ang April Fools, no?
Baka nga, no?
Baka.
Yun.
Why is everyone laughing?
Kasi
this is the game. This is my game. Ay, nako. Ayun, so...
Western na sinatry na i-explain. Tapos,
oo nga. Dumb gaijin.
It's like Dragon Quest, but with gangsters.
Yan. Yan, pasok. Pwede. Sige. Why not?
May isang character na bum
Mga homeless.
Yung homeless na guy. Ang gagawin niya, magwawala lang. Super stupid.
Siya yung payong.
Yan ang charm ng Yakuza. It could get so serious at one point, tapos biglang sobrang wacky na at the other. Ganun siya Kaya, if you can, accept that kind of sa game, lang.
And ang dami nilang in-game sponsors. Like, actual brands na lumalabas.
Yeah. Punta ka lang sa convenience store.
Oo, tama.
Mga Boss Coffee, mga gano'n.
Pati ngayong alak, yung mga Hibiki, mga Yamazaki, gano'n din
Saka there was a game, sa Zero yata yun Pag nag-order ka ng alak, may may write-up pa. Iko-close up nila dun sa bote. Tapos, this is the Yamazaki. It has this aftertaste and notes and ganyan.
Yes. At dahil dyan, nalarin ko na yung Zero. Sold!
Yan. Maganda. If you have the time, it's a good game to start. 0 or 1, ikaw na bahala. But, maganda kasi sa 0, you'll know, it sets the foundations na for 1 din. So, pag nakita mo rin yung mga ibang characters sa 1, ito si ganyan, kilala mo na. Kesa sa 1, mag-start, tataka sinong mga to. Tapos, malalaman mo pa sa 0, si ganyan. Yun. Ayun. So, yun ang Yakuza. And then, of course, yan, nabanggit mo na iRacing.
Ito talaga hindi papalya
nakita ko lang kasi na parang I saw this this news article.
Oo,
Since
nakita
diba, since everyone is, self quarantine, all of that, yung mga NASCAR like
They're playing online.
they're playing
Yes, oo.
online.
Yun na ang kapalit. Not just NASCAR, even the other series called IMSA, they did, kasi supposedly, the Sebring race, Sebring 12 hours, was supposed to happen, kasi I did it in iRacing, no? The week after that should be the real race. Pero eto, nangyari yung COVID, cancel. So they did it on iRacing na lang. On one Saturday. Yung mga professional racers. Pinanood ko nga, astig nga 90 minutes lang nga, hindi 12 hours. Pero yun, halatang naninibago sila sa sim.
Talaga?
Parang nagsaslide sila. Kasi I think they're used to feeling the car.
Sabagay,
So
kulang sa feedback siguro.
So they're having a hard time with the control.
Even though they have like rigs, iba pa rin yung feel.
Iba pa rin unless it's moving and stuff. Pero I'm sure these guys they feel the car by feeling it in their butts So kaya all the ganun yung mistakes talagang puro oversteer mistakes So that means hindi na, parang they're trying to go for the edge of the grip of the car. Tapos sumusobra na kasi hindi na nila nararamdaman. Hindi sila sanay mag-feel sa wheel tsaka tumitingin sa screen. Usually yun yung cues mo So yun. Sanayan lang kasi these guys, they parang biglaan na nagyayaan sila. Tara, let's do the Sebring race. Sige. Tapos parang order sila ng Oo.
Baka naman meron dyan naka-dual shock 4 Kaya padalas-tulos lang
Sana naman hindi.
Sana naman may actual rig.
Pero yung mga NASCAR rin, ganoon din parang it started off yayaan lang biglaan. The first one was I think called the replacements na race, ganoon. Nagyayaan sila, tara racing tayo, racing. Tapos orderan sila yung rig, setup. Tapos parang one day before.
These games are, of course, they're not really officially recognized or sanctioned. Hindi naman ganun.
Itong the one you linked, I think hindi naman siya sanctioned pero it has the backing of NASCAR. So they're gonna televise it in Fox Fox Sports. Ganun.
Actually, yung parang feeling, yun yung maraming natamaan din, I think, the sports industry. Yung may mga memes na lumalabas ngayon, parang now the only sports is esports.
Yun ang joke.
True, diba? Kasi parang wala ka ibang pwedeng gawin
Pati pero yung NBA, ito 2K na lang daw nila.
Wow. I was gonna say nga, parang itong racing nga, it's quite unique, sim racing. Kasi parang siya lang ang direct there's something that you can directly replace with the professional drivers can do. Rather than not to knock on 2K or NBA Live, pero iba pa rin yung playing with people, NBA 2K and driving on a sim rig, di ba?
I guess the point is dito lang sa sim racing, meron silang madadala na skill set nila.
Yun, tama.
From the sport to the game.
Tama.
Buti sana kung chess, di ba? Yun, walang problema. Pero
tama.
hindi, it's basketball
And then you are controlling like 5 people on your controller.
Yun,
which is
yun din.
Iba pa rin yung sim racing because
it's different.
Yung driver seat talaga
Yung the fact that the way you shoot the ball is it's not like literally you're shooting the ball but pressing a button.
Ito kasi it almost has the same feeling. It's just that siguro variance of +1 plus or -1 lang in terms of yung stress ng steering wheel or yung parang yung gaano kalambot yung pedals mo, etc.
Sa gear mo na yun.
Diba?
Tama.
In some ways, parang namanhid lang yung mga katawan nila but they're still trying to race. Lalo sila maramdaman.
It's an interesting take for me, lalo nung nakita ko to. And then parang na-realize ko nga na a lot of TV networks, a lot of like big content channels they're really going to have a hard time with what's happening right now. Kasi, you're not in the studio. Ano, shoot mo, wala kang shoot. With iRacing, this is like a really good thing for them to, di ba, na-produce, na ilabas. Kaya lang, kukunin ko lang yung gameplay footage mo kung may maganda kang internet. If you have a good enough, what do you call this? Camera, pwede nakatutok sa'yo, at least nakikita
na webcam.
Webcam, parang ganun. So all these things. I mean, we've seen it from, for example, James Corden is doing his own bit in his garage. Yung mga ganun.
Talaga,
karaoke.
Ang galing parang, as in, yung late night show niya.
Yung talk show niya.
Tama. Yeah.
Yung format niya, ginawa niya ganun. Initially, akala ko, parang, swerte naman itong dude na to, parang may crew pa siya dyan sa place niya. Yung pala siya lang mag-isa. So,
galing.
kasi pinakita niya parang naka 3 camera setup siya. Tapos siya lang. Kasi nag-iiba-iba yung cameras yung angle. Yung parang how the camera
multicam, mag-isa.
Multicam siya.
Pero may nagko-control. Yung feed na yun, ini-edit na yun siguro.
Feeling ko in-edit na yun. Pero yung format niya, so example, he's going to do the talk show, and then ilapit niya ngayon sa guests niya. May guests siya naka-line up. Example, BTS on Korea. So, kukunin niyo yung lead doon, ibabato ko dito. Ganun. So, ganun yung format niya. Sobrang ang swabe. Pag panoorin mo siya as a whole, it feels like it's the show. But you know that they're producing it at home. And pati sila naninibago. Sobrang ibang-iba sa kanila yung home setup, yung home studio. You know, a lot of... they're doing a lot of things and iba rin yung tone nila. Diba? Kasi it has to be a little bit hopeful. So, yun. It's
ganun na talaga.
Ganun na nga parang I don't know, sana hindi tumagal. I mean, I really hope things go back to the way they are. But if tumagal pa to, it's interesting what they're going to do. Are they going to go into gaming as well? Pwede. Diba? Diyan lang.
Oo nga.
Kasi
everyone's a streamer.
Yun nga parang nagiging everyone's a streamer lang. Well, TikTok ganun. May TikTok naman, guys.
Ay nako, Diyos ko, everyone's on TikTok. Wala talaga magawa mga tao.
Hindi ko pa rin maintindihan ko ano yung TikTok.
Panoorin mo yung TikTok ni Heart.
Ni Heart, actually, yun lang, dyan lang ako tumagal.
Huwag na tayo mag-TikTok, guys, may nanalo.
Pwede na tumigil.
Okay lang, si Heart na yung manalo. Pero yun, iRacing though, with all these exposure from TV and everything, and the real professional racers are driving on the service. Nag-explode nga actually yung membership, yung people playing on iRacing.
Napansin ko palang sira ulo sa mundo.
Sama mo naman.
Kamalay-malay.
Yung nung nag-race nga ako ng alanganin na oras natin, mga 2 p.m. sa atin. Usually, yung mga ka-race ko, hindi ganun kadami. Ngayon talagang madami na talaga.
Oh, wow.
So, madami na akong ka-racing at any time of the day.
Is that a good thing for you or is that a bad thing for you?
It's for me, it's a good thing. Good thing for the game as a whole. Okay. Kasi they're getting more money and more exposure.
Yeah.
And sana more content down the line.
Okay. That's true.
Yung pagbulok naman magka-crash sila, iwasan mo lang naman eh. So ganoon pa rin naman. But yun, it's nice to see the game growing na, getting its recognition. And yun.
Okay. I see.
iRacing.
More
iRacing.
iRacing.
My next event, may I have a 12-hour race on April 18 ba? Basta 2 weeks from now parang ganun eh.
So are you training? Are you training for that?
I need to know who my teammates are pa. Nag-set na kami nag-organize na kami kung sino yung makaka-team.
Bago kayo mag-training montage?
Training naman, just training montage. With the 80s music.
Kailangan una, bulok ka muna, padulas-dulas.
Tapos, kakamot ka ng ulo.
Ganon.
Tapos, biglang gagaling ka na.
Pag patapos na yung kanta, magaling ka na.
Oo nga. Tapos, confident ka na. Tapos, magkakaroon ng maliit na problema bago sa race. Grabe, palabas na yun. Ay, nako, yun ang iRacing and all the games we've been playing. So, we've been playing a lot of games. We've been talking about all the games we've been playing, old, new, not so new, and in iRacing, of course. Ano ba? Now that yun, you have. I'm hoping you guys have more time than usual. No? Are there any other games or genres that you are open to playing now that you have the free time?
I've played something new.
Okay.
Na hindi ko pa nababanggit dito sa list ko.
Okay.
Have you heard of that indie game Cook Serve Delicious?
No, ano yun?
Obviously it's a cooking game. Pero ano siya eh. How do you describe this? Ina-assemble mo yung mga dishes eh. When they come in. So you're managing orders in a restaurant. Ikaw yung may-ari ng restaurant. And they give you orders. Tapos each order, there is a specific sequence of actions that you have to take. Hindi ko alam kung anong klaseng genre yan or anong klaseng whatever. Na-addict lang ako bigla. I don't know why. It's all keyboard driven eh. Kunyari, may nag-order ng pizza. Sabihin niya sa'yo, I want tomato with cheese and sausages and bacon. So, tomato, you press T. For cheese, you press C.
Okay.
Then yung bacon, you press B. So, at some point, sobrang may ingrained na sa utak mo yun. Makikita mo mag-order ng pizza. Okay, TBC, HP, enter, point, okay na. Tapos ito na naman. Parang
basically, tinuturuan ka niya para maging kahera.
Medyo ganun. You enter this weird flow state eh. Parang pag naglalaro ka ng rock band. Okay, may kailangan ng large coke na may ice. Point. Sige. Tapos kailangan ng baked potato.
Basically, McDonald's simulator.
Parang kang fast food manning
fast
the
food,
counter.
Sinasabihan mo ako. Sinasabihan mo ako, siraulo ako mag-iRacing, tapos yung pala nilalaro mo. Sinong siraulo ngayon? Pero hindi,
promise.
Sounds interesting. It sounds interesting.
I don't know why. Nakita ko lang kasi nag-sale sa GOG.
Okay.
Parang $1 something yata. Sige, why not?
Parang hirap ng gameplay. Kasi parang palagi kang gutom.
Medyo, maganda kasi yung graphics niya eh. Yung art, puro pagpala. Oo, puro pagkain.
Puro pagkain.
Ice cream, french fries,
diba?
lasagna.
Oo.
Pero minsan, papaflush ka ng toilet, papahugas ka ng pinggan.
So wait. So the complexity here lang humahaba yung combinations ng keys.
Oo eh. Saka iba-iba. Yeah, paghugas ng pinggan, left, right. Tapos up, left, right, up. Pag deep fry, you have to hold down. Tapos pag luto na siya, bibitawan mo. Iba-iba siya.
So it's really a simulation of you manning a fast food counters. Tama.
Yeah.
Fast food counter is what it is. Yeah.
Food truck naman. Food truck.
Yeah, food truck. Parang ganun. Ang unique lang sa kanya is that keyboard input eh. Na you have all of these keys doing different things eh. Meron siyang controller support. Pero I don't know how much fun that could be. Gusto ko nga subukan eh. Curious lang ako eh.
Parang feeling ko mas fun yung keyboard kasi talagang feeling mo na kahera ka eh. Hindi mo galit na galit.
Oo.
C3, tapos padagdag po ng pa-upsize. Teka lang ha. Tapos for simulation, magtatawag ka muna ng na mag-overwrite. Kasi nagkamali.
Override. Pa-override.
Sobra na.
Tapos ikaw ha? Pangalawang beses mo na to. Alis na.
Alis na si manager.
Yeah.
Ayun. I think yun lang nasubukan ko dahil wala lang akong magawa.
Parang tipong compiling all the money at the end of the day. Parang talaga complete na ako.
Wow, bibilang ng pera.
Pero, ikaw magde-decide kung ano yung nasa menu mo for the following day. Kasi kunyari serve ka lang ng corn dog. Nauumay yung yung mga customers mo. So, dapat medyo fresh.
Okay.
Parang food truck nga.
So, change up the menu.
Ikaw yung owner. Okay, good.
Yun. Tama. Ikaw yung owner ng food truck.
Ikaw yung owner. Ikaw din yung nagmamanage ng lahat. Ikaw rin yung nag-food prep. Hirap nun
Oo. Lahat. Ikaw nga yung tagalinis ng toilet eh. Grabe.
Yak.
Pero, in fairness, after you flush the toilet, you have to sterilize.
Okay.
Press S to sterilize.
Very in tune with what's happening right.
Sana naghuhugas din ng kamay, no?
Oo nga, oo
Bago
nga.
magluto.
Okay.
Bago magluto.
Okay.
Dalawang happy birthday.
Yeah, tama.
Ah.
Okay. Ako naman, sige, Colin, go ahead, please.
Hindi, kasi ako sabi ko, wala pa. I'm just really looking forward to Final Fantasy 7 and that's it.
Okay.
Although,
Well,
my friends are pushing me to play RE3 kasi I think
It
lalabas
just came out.
yeah, just came out, right?
Grabe.
Or coming
grabe. The reviews are not so good pero gusto ko pa rin siya laruin.
Ouch.
Kahit
Sobrang
na
action
3,000
heavy
siya
daw,
sa Steam, nakakainis.
Medyo mahal Medyo mahal for a remake. Sa bagay, it's new engine. Hindi. It's not even a new engine. It's
RE2 engine. Mahal niya.
I don't know. This is the new normal.
Baka naman deluxe edition. Hindi. Is it
I don't think so. Ewan ko.
Alam na ni Capcom.
Oo nga, alam niyang kakagat.
Kakagat
pa rin. For the fans.
It's for the fans.
Like, ikaw, James, what have you been, or what are you trying to...
Yan, hihirita na naman ako ni Jed, pero I've been playing a lot of EVE Online.
Nako!
Have you heard of EVE Online, Colin?
Yes.
Yeah,
I have heard of EVE Online, of course.
No, kasi it stemmed from kasi kami ni Jed, we've been working from home since February.
Okay.
And minsan ako kasi I'm usually just the producer, no? So I just wait on the updates and everything. So, para hindi ako mainip, may gusto akong laruin na yung medyong passive lang. So, naghanap ako. Tapos, parang lahat nagsasabi, EVE Online, try EVE Online, do the mining and stuff. So,
but man, the world of EVE Online is super big daw.
Yeah, it's a big universe. Like, yan, yung dami kang mapupuntahan. Pero depende naman yun sa'yo in what you... The beauty of it, it's very... sandboxy, so it's really up to you on how you want to progress. So I've been just doing mining a lot, and then iiwan ko lang sa isang screen, mine, tapos okay, pag may update yan, chat, tapos pag okay na, sige, titingin ako sa mining ko.
So,
okay.
Hindi pa nangyayari na nagmamine ka, tapos nagtrabaho ka, tapos pagbalik mo, patay ka na?
Nung early on.
So it happened?
It happened, pero
wow.
NPC pirates.
Oh, okay.
Tapos wala...
Hindi players?
Hindi. Tapos medyo baguhan pa yung ship ko, so I didn't have the right stuff pa. So, ayun, namamatay. So, ngayon na medyo maganda na yung ship ko, yan, confident na ako, pwede ko na iiwan ng konti.
So it's not like biglang titimbrehan ka na under attack kahit na kumakain ka or something, tatakbo ka sa computer mo.
Hindi. Nagsastop naman ako pag wala na ako sa computer.
Okay.
Grabe naman. Hindi ko naman actually, iniiwan ko siya pag kasi, okay, ganito ang buong workflow ko sa game. I mine for ore, and that ore, I have to bring back to like a station where where my home base is. So, if I have enough ore, ibebenta ko siya. And now, maganda yung presyo ng mga ore na minamine ko. Pupuntahan ko may website akong tinitingnan, third-party website.
Just go po.
It shows me where can I sell it for the best price.
Wow.
And usually, malalayo siya sa station ko, mga 22 jumps.
Alright.
And to give you an idea, 22 jumps is about, siguro mga 40 minutes. Ganun.
What?
So, pag ganun ng katagal, yan, iniiwan ko na siya.
So, pwede mo i-dial in yung 22 jumps na yun?
I-autopilot ko na. Siya na bahala.
Okay.
Yun.
Wild.
Maganda rin, because the whole economy is player-driven. So, the prices, are very dynamic. So, parang naglalaro sa stock market. So, tinitingnan ko kung itong commodity pataas yung trend. So, doon ako magsisimula.
Curious ako. Ano nagke-create ng value para dun sa commodities? Ginagamit talaga nila yun for something? For creating stuff?
The ore that I am mining is called Veldspar. And Veldspar, when you refine it, it becomes titanium, which is one of the key components for it's used in a lot of ships and common materials. So it's 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 widely used ore.
So may mga player groups dyan who are buying this stuff.
Oh, they put up their parang contract, no? Or like sa bulletin board. Tapos titingnan ko kung alin yung pinaka-highest sino yung pinaka-highest buyer dyan. So, siya yung pupuntahan ko, bebentahan ko.
Ooh.
Tapos pataas pababaan sila kung how much you're willing to buy it for. Syempre ako as a seller, I will look for the highest bidder.
Yeah.
Ganun lang. Yun.
Ang galing, ha?
Tapos titingnan mo lang yung trend ng that website has a graph over the month, over the year, kung ano yung trending ng presyo pag pataas. Doon ka natitira.
Literal, para talaga siyang stock market is what it is.
Parang stock market. Tapos ikaw na bahala kung sabihin ko at 2.5 per piece benta na ako or 2.6 or hintayin ko ba baka umakyat pa ng 2.8.
Yeah.
Ganun. Usually ganun na lang ang decision ko.
May ano din ba siya? Like, are there, typically with stocks, are there trends na parang that you follow or wala namang ganun?
Well, I have a couple of things that are pinned. Tapos tinitingnan ko na lang kung which is But so far one, that Veldspar pa lang yung kasi magkakaroon ng biglang nagkaroon ng changes sa or supply. They're cutting it to a limited number of na lang
So
areas where you can mine it. Kaya tumaas yung value bigla. So I'm exploiting that opportunity now. So I just keep on mining that ore habang tumataas pa yung presyo. Actually nga nag-start last week nga 2.3 ngayon nagto 2.5, 2.6 na
Laki nung nato.
Kaya nga
stocks puta.
Ayun.
Wala napasok ko dito.
Usapang
negosyo ang natin dito.
Stocks, investment, negosyo.
Yan.
Nilagyan lang nila ng spaceship para naman sabi mo na naglalaro ka.
Actually,
Pero sa totoo lang, tanggalin mo yung spaceship, it's still gonna work.
Okay. Sana nga tuloy totoong pera. I mean, totoong pera na yung na-earn ko.
Para at least ang laki na kinita mo, di ba?
Okay. Kaya yun. Yan. Yun lang. Tsaka, yun sa Eve kasi, sometimes you have to, yung pangit lang sa kanya, the skills that you have to research or learn, it spans for like it starts at hours, ilang 30 minutes, ganun. Like, kunyari, your mining skill, gusto mong pagandahan. Mining skill 1, 30 minutes. Mining skill 2, 1 hour. Tapos biglang tatalon to 7 hours.
Oh, wow. Good luck.
9 days, 14 days. So, nandun na ako sa mga 9 days, 14 days skills na.
Parang free-to-play game pala to eh.
Oo nga eh. Tapos nagbayad pa ako ng monthly fee. Para lang maghintay.
Nasa experience naman yun.
Okay. Actually, masaya naman. So, this is my second month. Kasi nag-lockdown ulit. Sabi ko, sige, tuloy na natin to. Ganun pa rin ganun pa rin ang magiging trabaho natin. So, EVE Online pa rin. It's nice. It's very interesting. Ayun. Otherwise, if weren't for that need that for like a passive game that I need to look for, hindi ko siya gagalawin at all. Yun. Pero yun, ito, nangyari. So, napa-EVE Online tuloy.
Baka next year may corporation ka na dyan sa game. Alay natin.
Oo nga eh. Pero sumali na ako sa ibang corporation eh.
Okay.
Yun.
So, shareholder ka na, ganun?
Hindi, wala. Passive lang. Wala. Oh. Pag may kailangan sila, gusto ko ang mangyari. Pag it's still a small corporation. So, baka pag lumaki na and they will go to war. What I want to do is like, create yung mga like ships or mga bala na kailangan nila. You can also do that eh. You can
be a supplier.
Supplier eh. Tama.
Okay.
So yun.
Fairness.
Pero yun.
Parang talaga procurement simulation naman tong isa.
Yun. Parang Death Stranding nga.
Parang Death Stranding. Lahat talaga simulation, guys.
Ganun lang din. Ayun. Sige. Sige, let's go to the next topic. Ayan, during these uncertain times, does playing all these games help you guys with easing any anxieties or
Ako, kaya siguro ako nag-gravitate towards Spider-Man din first before Death Stranding kasi I would know like Death Stranding has a heavy story ang bigat na nangyayari sa mundo. So parang I kind of wanted something a little bit more lighthearted. And Spider-Man like is for me one of the perfect games for that. Aside from, seeing actual cities, people, kind of simulated na walking, di ba? Parang it kind of makes you forget for a few hours na you are stuck at home.
Sa bagay, no?
May ganun eh. Kaya nga parang ang tagal ko rin laruin siya kasi may mga chapters na parang ayoko patapusin kasi pag natapos sabihin kailan ako magbabay.
Oo nga. Actually, ganun din nga ako sa Spider-Man at medyang patapos na. Sabi ko, mag-e-end na yung
ayoko na. So parang, I kind of wanna keep it as it is. Natutuwa pa ako. So parang, it does to an extent. It does. Parang it will help naman kasi it keeps you busy, it keeps you engaged, it keeps you immersed. So all of these things.
Yeah, agree ako dun to the extent that it keeps you busy. That's a big thing. Ngayon na wala ka na ibang pwedeng gawin. You're stuck here in the house. Swerte na lang tayo. We have so much crap to occupy ourselves with. May internet, may Netflix, may whatever. You can download stuff. You can play your games. It's just keeping busy, doing stuff, keeping yourself occupied.
Yeah.
Hindi ko naman sinisik out actively, but I would like to think na malaking bagay being able to still play these games during this time.
Yeah. Yun. I am really thankful talaga. Na like what you said, Jed, we have all these distractions around.
Yeah.
That we can easily access, no? And one of them nga is gaming and specifically ito na naman iRacing. But iRacing din kasi sa iRacing parang
dumami pa yung mga naglalaro. Grabe.
Hindi, sasabihin ko lang, at least nakakatuto pa rin ako ng something new.
Parang may skill na learn talaga.
Oo, parang
I think that's also really important, no? Particularly and na it's not just about, like, example for iRacing in particular, it's not just playing games, it's parang you're also learning a new skill set eh. So parang you want to make the most out of your time, I think parang think this is the best time. Example, if you're just stuck at home, if you guys are just stuck at home, this is the best time for you to learn a new skill set, to maybe take an advance on whatever it is na mga lessons na gusto mong malaman. Like, ang dami mga online courses that you can sign up.
Oh, tama.
Diba?
Tama.
Like these things. Ako, I've been like binge watching on master classes left and right. Wala akong makuha sa kanila. Pero I mean, sobrang stupid info. Okay lang, I'll take it. I'll take it, diba? Hindi ko naman gagamitin ni Anna Wintour kasi hindi siya applicable at all.
Kung ganun pala, Colin, I'll let you watch a documentary on endurance racing. Yeah. Para may matuto ka naman, di ba?
Pero wala akong balak mag-racing. Okay.
Hindi naman porket mag-racing ka. It's learning about the sport. Para ma-appreciate mo lang.
Sure.
Yan, sige. Ililink ko sa'yo mamaya.
Yeah.
Ayan. May documentary linabas si Porsche recently. Like a few days ago lang on their races with Le Mans and Nürburgring. So how they won back to back. Ang ganda.
Okay.
Nandiyan din si nanonood ka ba ng Grey's Anatomy dati?
Ha? Nag-drive siya?
I kind of stopped.
Si McDreamy. Kilala mo si McDreamy. Si Patrick Dempsey.
Yep, yeah.
May siya. No, he used to race for real. He used to race, but now he's a team owner na. At nandun, parang napakita rin siya, parang Porsche din kasi ang kotse na tinatakbo nila. So pinakita din siya. Si Patrick Dempsey.
Ayos
Yan, si McDreamy nag-racing. Oo, Stig.
McDreamy Racing, di ba? So, pero sige.
Yun.
Pero
yun. So at least that's good, no? Fairly we're distracted and things to get off our minds with reality.
Yes, yeah. I think yun nga, again, just echoing Jen nga, na parang not a lot of people have this luxury. So when you have it, parang try to appreciate it as much as you can din. So,
absolutely.
binabalik ako yung PlayStation ko kasi sayang naman.
Oo nga, nandun naman eh.
Pero, but I mean, honestly, like Final Fantasy 7, cannot wait to play that game. And yung time na
when is it supposed to come out ba?
well, April 10, yung official launch. But in some key areas, in some countries, they already released the game. Yun yung like, yung physical disc niya, nilabas nila. Kasi they know that people are going to be quarantined and they won't get access to that. Oh, eto na, ilabas nyo na.
Really?
Which unfortunately, hindi natin naabutan yun. So, everyone in the Philippines, unfortunately, either you wait for your pre-orders and your physical games or you buy another copy and just play online and download it online. Parang gano'n. So, yun yung ginawa ko. Ginawa ko ng digital copy.
Ayun pala eh.
So, na-download mo na lang.
Oo, malalaro. It's just that, siyempre,
sayang.
Iba pa rin yung physical na hawak mo eh. And plus, yung laro.
Yung Hardy Daytona.
Hardy Daytona, ni Cloud. And I mean, ako honestly, as example, Ungeek, as a content creator, sayang sa amin yung kasi that's additional content for us. I can do an unboxing na hindi ko na magawa. Parang yun yung one of the weird things na nangyayari sa amin currently is just we have it's weird, we have more work now that we're on quarantine than before. Kasi I guess a lot of the PRs and the agencies and the brands, since they don't do a lot of meetings anymore, parang ito, daming PR, bato nyo sa kanila lahat yan. Parang kami, so there's that. But at the same time, since mas wala kami masyadong events na pinupuntahan, na-free up din yung time namin to, like, example, nakakalaro ko ng games, parang ganun. Ang mahirap lang is that I can't really coordinate with my team and we can't shoot stuff na magkakasama kami. So yun yung challenge. Yun yung challenge palagi. What if I have one stuff on my end that I need to pass on to someone else? Sobrang hassle. Mahirap siya. So yun yung creative challenge that we have to go around with. Which example, for Final Fantasy, hindi namin alam paano namin solution na pa yun at this point. But hopefully something comes out.
Anyways, 2 weeks pa naman. Sana.
Yeah.
Things get better, no?
Yeah. Actually, ako din. Sana we start seeing at least the curve getting a little bit
nagfa-flatten out na yan. I think it should be around this week na we should see the effect of the quarantine because 2 weeks usually ang diba? Bago lalabas yung mga so yung mga may sakit na nahawa na before the quarantine, ito na lumalabas na and then dapat pababa na yan after, like, hopefully at the end of the week.
Yeah, yun nga. So, yun yung, I guess, hinihintay lang ng mga tao. But, again, more testing. You just need to do more testing. Mas vigilant lang. If you don't need to go out of your house, stay at home because you're going to give a lot of people more help. Specifically, our frontliners na hindi sila na-overload. So, yun, marami akong mga issues dyan kasi yung isang writer namin, frontliner din siya.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. So, nag-work siya sa mental hospital.
Talaga?
Sa Mandaluyong, yeah. Medyo badly hit sila and they're really looking for a lot of resources which nakakuha naman now. So, yun. Ano mo crossing ang game niya.
Ayun, buti na. Sakto yun, like after his shift or whatever, no?
After, feeling ko, during.
During. Pwede rin, kasi hirap na eh.
Hirap na. Ito na, Animal Crossing na lang.
Tama.
Yeah. So, yun.
Ayun. Okay. So, yun nga, since everybody's at home, lockdown, and we have friends who are also non-gamers, do you know anybody who's seek gaming as a pastime now, who are traditionally they don't play games?
I have a friend na is a lapsed gamer, I think.
Okay.
Doesn't really have a console. He tried making, I think it was Kingdoms 3 or Kingdoms 2. Work on his PC. Yung parang, ang tawag ito? Parang, it's beat 'em up sort of, parang Romance of the Three Kingdoms style. Pero alam mo, medyo beat 'em up sort of game. Yung, I forgot the term eh.
Yung yung parang Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors yun. Parang
okay.
So parang, it's such a super old game. Tinatry niya pag-ana sa ano niya. Kasi umabot siya sa point na sobra siyang bored na board.
Wala siya magawa.
Wala siya magawa.
Yung parang, naisip ko nga parang, like, when we had this, when na-announce na quarantine, na lockdown.
Yeah.
Tapos yan, nag-worry yung, anong gagawin natin sa bahay? Ako naman, dami ko na malalaro.
Oo.
Ewan ko lang kayo.
Hindi ko alam, a lot of the gamers are like, quarantine, lockdown, sure. Ang kailangan na nila, I just need access to my Cheetos and Doritos, and then that's it.
Yan, Oo nga kasi a lot of my friends who don't play games, ang pinoproblema nila, ay, naubusan na ako ng papanoorin on Netflix. I've seen everything. Ganyan. I do know a couple of people who have started playing dahil lang may Animal Crossing, who don't really play games. Na may Switch lang sa bahay kasi they have a sibling who has a Switch, tapos nakita nila yung Animal Crossing, medyo popular ngayon, so they tried it out.
Okay,
Ilan naman, but I
quarantine
don't
game
know.
pala talaga to si Animal Crossing, no? Parang
talaga.
Ang layo kasi niya ang layo sa quarantine Parang escape talaga siya kahit sandali lang.
Okay. And then you get to interact with actual people, no? When you said a while ago that you can visit islands. These are These are islands from these are actual players.
Yeah, when someone else is online, pwede ka mag-visit sa island. Then, dalawa kayo, nagtatakbo kayo dun. Or more than 2 people, more.
May may nabasa nga ako, some people are getting married in Animal Crossing.
Oh, wow, That's the new MMO.
Doon na yung celebration nila.
So, wow. May wedding props din sa game.
Meron.
Okay,
Yun. Doon na lang ang wedding nila.
Kompleto na. May emotes din naman.
May emotes.
Pwedeng gawin.
Tapos tipid pa. Hindi mo pa kailangan gumastos ng malaki, di ba?
Oo nga talaga. Hindi ka na magpapakain ng tao, no?
Oo nga.
No?
Nintendo Switch saka internet lang. Okay ka na.
Tapos.
So yun lang. Slowly yung buhay natin nagiging consumed to be lived online.
Oo nga
Oo, nagiging ganun na talaga.
Oh Lord.
Ayun.
But ikaw, James.
Yep. Sa akin naman yung actually mga in-laws ko na nagayaan sila maglaro ng Overcooked 2 nga the other day.
Oh, that's nice.
So, nagulat nga ako. Tapos may Steam account. What? Wow, may pa-Steam na sila. Dati wala naman.
Wow.
Sabi ko, okay yun. Parang, kaya nga, I think,
naman.
Tapos naglalaro sila with, yung kapatid ng wife ko, yung nagayaya yung mag-overcook 2. So, naglalaro sila. Habang nag-overcook 2 ako, racing naman. Yeah.
But that's really nice though. I mean, that's really cute. That's a really cute story.
Yeah.
That's nice. Ang dami mo na kasi pwedeng laruin online.
Oo nga.
I've also played yung mga Jackbox.
Jackbox.
Oo.
Pwede mo laruin online yun.
Sa games, yan, kasi sobrang varied na ng games. Yan, you have games like Animal Crossing, Jackbox, and yan, it could go pa-hardcore ng pa-hardcore. It has something for everybody na So that's the beauty of games. And not just the genre, but also the technical requirements na hindi naman kailangan sobrang strong PC, or yan, if you have a console, game na kaagad, bibili ka na ng game.
Or mobile phone lang di ba? You can...
or mobile phone, yun. Pasok na.
Yeah. Right.
Kaya, yun. Kaya maganda nga yung news na nakita ko sa Steam na nakakatawa nga the una nag-news sila, 20 million concurrent users. Tapos the week after, 21 million. And the week after, 22 million. Pataas na lang ng pataas concurrent users.
My God.
And every week is a record-breaking week for Steam.
Parang weather report lang pa magsa-summer na Hottest day recorded.
Yan, pataas.
Bukas Saturday.
Visit, painit na painit. Si Gabe naman, palaki ng pera.
Oo nga.
Yun.
Pabor pala to kay Gabe.
Oo nga. Gaming talaga. Gaming, and I think any home streaming entertainment will be thriving in this economy right now.
Yeah. That's true.
Kawawa yung retail, food.
Ang retail.
F&B, patay.
F&B,
kawawa.
hirap sila.
Tourism, kawawa.
Actually, yeah. Although, I'm seeing like people who are very ingenious in terms of what they're trying to do, like mga virtual museum tours, yung mga ganun. So, and then mga virtual tours, and then I'm not entirely sure if there's a paid option. I know it's currently free, but who knows, maybe the services can be like a paid system later on para lang just for them to get some sort of revenue. And ako nga, honestly, if they can, and joking aside from me wanting my collector's edition, feeling ko talaga they have to ease up on yung category na pwede mong i-deliver on, yung mga stuff that you can buy online and deliver.
Yeah.
Kahit na non-essentials.
I think they dapat ma-consider yan kasi nagrereklamo na yung DTI na
may hit na sa economy if
meron
this continues beyond mid-April.
Yeah.
So, yun yung and like I don't know. There has to be some semblance of normalcy para lang people can feel that, be assured na things are going to be well. And I think that's a good step. That's a nice half step, but that's a really good step already.
Mm-hmm.
You can still close the malls if you want to. You can still keep them indoors if you want to. But at least if they buy stuff online, make sure that they get it. Yun lang.
Oo nga. Total, naman nandiyan naman yung mga Grab, mga ganun.
Yeah, exactly. Diba?
Pag truck naman, konti lang naman ng mga sa bagay. Yun.
Diba? Kasi couriers lang talaga.
Pwede naman. Tamang-tama ngayon na medyo nakukuha na nila how to go about doing these things. Kung week 1, kapakapan, daming gulo pa eh.
Oo nga. Pagkain, dinideny yung...
tried buying stuff online.
Ako.
Yeah.
Puro landers lang kami.
Yeah, nag-landers din ako online, supermarket. Okay naman.
And then okay naman yung yung pagbigay nila sa inyo, yung no contact, etc. As in
yeah. Oo nga. Ako lang conscious lang ako na I have to do it. So sunod din naman sila na hindi ako lalapit.
Okay. So you give them like instructions talaga. Ibaba mo dyan and then I'll get it na lang, etc. mga ganun.
Hindi ko naman kailangan sabihan. Hindi
lang ako lalapit.
That's good. Yeah. I think that's a great initiative on their end.
Buti na lang.
Yun
tayo, guys.
Yun na. Tama na. Ayoko na. Bigat na ng usapan natin.
Oo nga.
Puro
Kala ko, iRacing lang to eh.
Oo nga. Uy guys, panoorin yung stream ko. Napaparace na ako rin madalas eh. Kasi yun nga. Yan. iRacing. From once a week, nagiging 3 times a week na yan.
Nako!
Tapos stream ko rin sa Facebook. So, panoorin nyo naman. 45 minutes lang naman.
Haba naman yan.
Para ka lang nanood ng isang episode ng whatever show na meron.
5 minutes, pwede na ako.
Grabe.
Solved na.
May drama yan in between.
Parang wrestling.
Okay. So yun, sige. So, I guess that's it for us, guys. I hope talaga 2 weeks from now, things will be better. If not, let's just stay home, play some more games.
Stay at home, play games, wash your hands, and all that.
Maligo kayo.
Hoy, maligo kayo.
Hindi dahil wala nangyayari, hindi kayo naliligo. Maligo kayo.
Naliligo lang sa pawis ka mo. Ay, nako. Sige guys, thank you for listening and catch you the next episode. Right. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.